Tony,
Hey, Danny,
Tony, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great.
Salt Lake City.
Tony, this is the most excited Danny's been all
I'm
day.
so happy to see you, Tone.
they're saving the best for last. The hard questions.
Yeah,
Um,
okay.
Man, hey, Danny, did you ever know Chris's dad?
Yes, I know Chris's dad and his mom.
Yeah.
Wonderful people. But I knew Chris before because he went to school with
my kids.
with my kids
Wow.
at Oakwood, and he was a little bit ahead of them because he's a little older.
No one knows what Oakwood is.
It's a school. It's a school in the valley. It's a high school.
The
And,
Fighting Accountants. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
that.
yeah, you
They're
know,
fighting accounts,
yeah.
exactly. Tony.
So yeah, but I know that his whole family's grandma, everybody was in the, he was born in a film can.
There he
Maybe
goes.
maybe a toolbox.
Yeah.
A grip box.
There you go.
It's a
An
little
apple
bigger.
box.
An apple box. Yeah.
He played with duct tape as a kid.
That's right. That's what he did. He played with duct tape and he had a lot of Duvetine around.
Chris, congratulations on your first directorial moment. Was it fun calling the shots?
It was. There's a fly. It is going to drive me absolutely nuts.
What, in this room?
Oh my God.
I think
Oh,
it's,
what are we going to do?
I think it's because of the guy that just came in the door.
Uh-oh.
Did you get him? Wait a minute. Who just walked in? Because they walked in and a fly came in. There, you got him? Okay.
Whoa.
I heard it die.
We just
Someone is.
He's got a brother.
All right, let's get back to it.
Oddly
Let's
enough,
get
the fly, its man is open.
Its man is open indeed.
But
Sorry.
I knew you were going to do something like that.
Thank you, Danny.
This was a lot of fun to do. People were warning me that it was going to be really hard, and I actually found strangely that it was easy insofar as moving in front and behind the camera. I really enjoyed it. It was great fun.
Well, when you have a cast like you do, I think that falls into place really, really quickly. But your crew is amazing.
My crew was incredible. I mean, from the first person that signed up was Peter Devlin, who's won an Oscar for sound mixing. I had Cindy Evans, Aaron McGill on production design. I had Matt Jensen shooting it, who I've worked with for nearly 10 years on the Wonder Womans and I Am the Night. It was an embarrassment of riches.
And Danny, coming into this, was it an immediate yes? Did you have to audition? I don't think you
No,
auditioned.
I read the audition. Did you say audition?
Yeah,
You
I don't think you auditioned for
got all
anything.
your marbles? No, here's the thing. He sent me the script. I read it. I loved it. I immediately signed on. I said, look, you're going to get this movie made because it comes from the heart and it comes from that twisted little mind of yours. And it's really going to be fun and stylish. It's about L.A. It's great. I had a great part, Jack. And I get to work with Annette Bening.
And you get to write your own monologue.
And I could do anything I want because, this guy is like, well, he's a good director. He's a good director, but he tells you what to do. He really shepherded it along.
Well, I think that's natural with your first project too, is to make sure that you're overdoing it maybe.
Yeah, I mean, it was more about who I wanted. I reached out to Peter Devlin because I've known him since I was 27. He did the Star Treks. Cindy was a friend of my producers. Erin, who was our production designer, I found her from a film that I absolutely loved. I knew Annette through Warren. I knew Danny from growing up. Jennifer I didn't know. DeWanda I didn't know. John Ortiz I'd seen and loved. So there was a reasoning behind everything for sure.
Danny, what do you think people are going to take away from watching the film?
Well, I'm telling you, they're going to be really entertained in the fact that it's a unique movie. You don't see a movie like this every day. This is like, a little bit off the charts. So you got to you're in there. They're gonna have a good time. They're gonna understand this guy a lot because Chris it's all about finding yourself. This movie, you start one way, and this is a lesson that something that they can take away is that when you go after something wholeheartedly, you never know what's right around the corner.
Exactly.
And that's what happens in this movie. And when you peel that onion back, what he finds is himself. I don't want to give it all away.
No, don't. Chris, you have the last word in our conversation.
This is a film that I absolutely love making. Comes from the heart. It's about a true innocent, a guy that believes in what he wants and is unjaded. There's an earnestness to this film that I don't think many films have nowadays. There's no wink, wink, or nod, nod, or any of that. It's about a boy man who's a pool man whose best friends are an elderly couple whose girlfriend is a former actress who is in love with him, but he's not quite sure how to reciprocate. It's really about people being in relationship and out of relationship. Come for the story, stay for the characters. The wavelength is called Poolman.
It is, and it's a tremendously funny film. Thank you both for your time, Danny. It's
Thanks a
always
lot.
good
Thank
to
you.
see you.
Great to see you again.
Bye-bye.